A love child is like a little golden retriever crawling on the ground like a turtle. Fugi, a small golden retriever, wasn't being spoiled. His nerves were damaged, so he had no choice but to crawl. What seemed like a tragic fate became a blessing in disguise. The goddess of luck came before the god of death, and Fugi, chirping happily, stood out among a sea of dogs. His owner fell in love with him at first sight. As a puppy, he was silly, adorable, and lovable. When she brought Fugi home, she quickly noticed something wasn't right. Fugi walked shakily, looked dazed, and even had spasms at night, unable to stand. Lying on the ground, his legs were raw and bloodied. His condition was clearly getting worse, but she never gave up. Every day, seeing him in pain, she wished he would get better. Perhaps Fugi sensed that if he could stand, it would make his owner happy. His determination and her persistence brought new hope through rehabilitation. People online encouraged him, sharing messages of support. Again and again, Fugi would fall and get back up. Maupassant once said, "Life isn't as beautiful as you imagine, nor as terrible." After long rehabilitation, Fugi could even help his owner pick up packages. Once recovered, Fugi became playful and mischievous, teasing other dogs in the village. Every time he went out, he looked for water. One evening, his owner took him to the lake to enjoy the night view, but he tried to pull her into the lake. When she scolded him, he seemed upset. The next day, while walking, he lay on various sandy slopes, refusing to leave the river, even when it got dark. She thought, "Am I raising a golden retriever or a little troublemaker?" But she let him play, and soon he learned to swim. One time, passing by a public restroom, he refused to leave the doorway as if he thought it was a dining hall. Back home, even with fish and meat, he showed no interest, savoring the memory of the restroom smell. She always took care of him, giving baths and delicious meals despite the hard work. But Fugi began throwing tantrums when he couldn't eat what he wanted, even tearing up the house. She tolerated some things, but had to teach him a lesson. Fugi wasn't afraid. He knew she couldn't bring herself to punish him, so he misbehaved freely. Once faced with a difficult destiny, Fugi grew each day, nurtured by love. As he grew, he became clingy and playful. His owner kept her promise, never giving up on him, no matter the hardship. Once crawling like a turtle, now he could run and play like a flying fish. In this imperfect world, Fugi showed that love could help him grow strong and thrive.